In this video, we will talk about free software, freeware software, and shareware software. So, we all use different software and do all different kind of work. Some of these software are free software, some are freeware software, and some are also shareware software. But do you really know whether there is a difference between free software, freeware software, and shareware software? So first, we talk about the free software. Okay. You know the meaning of the free software. Software that we have not paid, obviously, that is called a free software. Okay, and this is a concept of a free software that we have not paid, that is called a free software. Or here come another concept in free software, that is open source software. But in your book, these two concepts are the same, but actual there is a difference. So open source software we heard a lot of times. Android is an open source software. Open source software means its source code is open to all developers. Now, your question is, what is source code? Source code means that the code from which that software is developed. Like tags of HTML are creating web pages. These are also source code. Programming that are using for making games or different software, that is a source code. Okay, so open source software means its source code is open to all developers. Later on, developers can modify it and change also. Its example is that if you use Samsung mobile or use any Android device, Android is running on its backend basically. You get to see Android in different forms. Its core is Android, but you get its modified version in front. Here we should know one more thing, that not every free software is not open software, or every open source software is not free software. Free software does not have any copyright restriction. This is free software. Now we are moving to the next software, that is a freeware software. Um, Freeware software is a software that you are given to use for free. With this software not providing source code, you cannot modify this software further. You do not need to make any payment for this, and you cannot copy the software in any way. You do not use for sale purpose. So this software has been given only to you, and you can use it for free. Now next software, that is last, and this is called a shareware. We also use shareware software. This software has some restriction is done for few days, and the software is kept locked for some features for few days. This software is given for you to use for 15 days, 3 days, or 30 days. You are given all this for trial periods. Okay, after the trial period you have to pay for this software. You can use that only for purchasing. This type of software fully protected. by copyright laws. Okay, now hope you understand this topic. If you have any questions, so you can ask me in comment box. Thanks.